So the Flaming Eyeball 1.0 is up for sale, and here's a tour. Dual front headlights, which is not all that common on some of these older Quests, but one is a bright and one is a regular. Right now they're both on. It also has the daytime running lights, which go here, and it's got turn signals and hazards, which if you just click the switch, hear the buzzer. The battery's kind of weak today. I haven't charged it in a while. You can see hazards work, which are the same lights as the turn signals. So if the battery were fully charged, you could actually hear the buzzer, but I don't have the battery fully charged. So I'll turn all those off. Oh, if you want to see the daytime running lights are working. Shut those off. Here's the view of the cockpit. Okay, it's got a 5639 up front. That's the bottom bracket out of a DF, and the holding brackets are just fine. It's got a fairly new chain. It's got probably a couple thousand miles on it, but it's not too bad. Still runs nice and smooth. Of course, the battery goes up there. I put bar end shifters on it, as I mentioned. So handlebars are a little bit wider, a little bit more comfortable. I don't have a grip on this side. I do have a inline adjustment for the rear derailleur. Turn signals, horn. So all good cables, all that stuff. Standard water bottle holder. It's an all Quest. This is the old Ventus Seat, which still works. It's just kind of worn out from a lot of use. So the old seat, this repair was done long before I got it. Evidently there was some chafing the way it was set up. As you can see in some of my other videos as well, I had to trim down the idler just a little bit to get it to fit in there. But idler works, everything is working. It's got a standard spring strut in the back. So, and I just had fun with some of the colors and painted these covers. Of course, you can't see them from the outside. It's got the aluminum swing arm. As you can see, a really good view of the coat hanger. No cracks, nothing that I'm aware of. I've not had any trouble or any issues with the coat hanger, so that's pretty standard. Everything is fully adjustable. The seat, I have it all the way back and all the way down on this particular setting, which works for me. It's got rubber pads here that you can step on the tunnel so it doesn't get all scratched up, something I actually have to add to my new one. It's got a bell, because as you know, in Holland, as a bike, it has to have a bell. I have some flat pedals on it right now that would just be used for testing. Comes with a cat-eye computer that does work. 2 mirrors, which are standard. The Velcro, this is actually dual lock here. I use that for the Flevel roof because I didn't want to drill holes in the body, so I used the dual lock for the Flevel roof, which in really windy conditions it can come off, but I've only had that happen one time and the winds were really, really high. So as you know, as you've seen the paint job on this Quest. Comes with a Flevel roof, and it comes with the cockpit cover. This part can be used when it's raining or something like that, and you can have your head out of it when it's on. And then that is the top part that you can use to close it up. Now it did get a little chewed up. This was a new one that I purchased, but it did get a little chewed up in a chain that when I wasn't aware, because I had a cover off. So it got chewed up a little bit, but it still functions as it should. And also the battery charger for the battery, which is inside there. it's up for sale. If you're interested, I'll have details in the description as well. I'm on the east side of Richmond, Virginia. Shipping will be very difficult, so that will have to be arranged by the buyer. The Eyeball 1.0 is up for sale.